Just a shooting. Another one. This is nice, man. Absolutely insane.
So what I can say right now that we have identified the person, the suspect, by a birth name.
Person.
The birth name was Robert Dorgan.
Robert.
We have also learned that the person does go by the name of Roberta, also uses a last name of Esposito. But again, that will be all confirmed throughout the course of the investigation as to their status that really doesn't have anything to do with the investigation. 1969 he was born.
She slipped up. She slipped up trying to protect the gender identification of the shooter, of this demon. She kept saying the person, the person, the person. Oh, I'm sorry, when was he born? He was born, so you can't always stay in character, guys. And why are we going out of our way to protect the identity or how somebody choose to be identified when their demonic asses are the reason why we're here in the first place, discussing how they shot and killed their family for no reason? Let people be people. I'm all about letting people be people. But after they do something heinous like this, that's when the family want to call out the fact that they got a mental disease.
Shot my family, and he's dead now.
She described that shooting suspect as her father. She came out of the police department behind me here in tears after presumably being interviewed by police.
My father was a shooter.
What happened?
Shot my family, and he's dead now.
What was the reasoning? Was there a family argument?
He has mental health issues.
So yes, she goes on to describe those mental health issues a little bit more. She says that he had been struggling with mental health for quite some time. She said, quote, he was very sick.
He was very sick. This stuff sickens me. It make me not even want to log into the internet. If you have not noticed, I have not been posting a whole bunch of videos. It's because this crap gets on my nerves. Every single time I look online, it's something like this happening. And shout out to Benny Johnson. Congratulations to him and his wife for their 5th child, man. They doing what they supposed to be doing. They pumping and sweating, and they're creating more humans for this daggone world. Congratulations to y'all for doing the Lord's work, man. I love it. All right, so listen to this. The Tumbler Ridge shooter was a transgender. Annunciation Catholic Church shooter identified as trans. Nashville Christian shooter identified as trans. Colorado Springs shooter identified as non-binary. Denver shooter identified as trans. Aberdeen shooter identified as trans. Iowa high school shooter, trans activist. Charlie Kirk's assassin, Tyler Robinson, had a furry obsession and lived with his transgender boyfriend who was, come on, man. This is all mental illness. Trump's attempted assassin, Thomas Crooks, used they, them pronouns, had a deep interest in furries also, and was exploring gender identity. Radical gender ideology is pushing unstable individuals toward violence and targeting innocent people. This is trans violence right here. During this press conference, she went out of her way to call this person person.
So what I can say right now that we have
them.
identified the person, the suspect, by a birth name. The birth
person.
name was Robert Dorgan.
Robert.
We have also learned that the person does go by the name of Roberta.
The person goes by the name of Roberta. My whole job is to stand in front of you all and not offend anybody, because we are all a bunch of pansies where we don't want to offend anybody for the sake of the truth. Let's have these conversations and get it out there that this is a bad idea. What we are pushing is a bad idea. Look at all of the last school shootings. the last mass shootings. It's a bad idea. Everything that we continue to try to just say, oh, leave them alone. They're suffering from this. They're going through this. They're going through that. And then when there's a whole bunch of unalivings, we want to just act like they needed mental health before and we need to focus on mental health. That's the only issue. No, you all are the issue. You all support this mess. And I'm not even talking about the trans community. I'm talking about every single community that lends itself to the denigration of our country. Look at inner cities where kids are shooting each other at the ages of 12, 13, 14. They run around with guns, big guns, with switches, where they're emptying out the entire clip and these niggas don't even know how to shoot properly. But they're always being coddled by local politicians saying they have it bad. They live in the hood. They're black. They're oppressed. They don't know what they're doing. There's no jobs available. That's the only reason why they're outside committing these crimes with one another. No, the hell they not. They're out there committing these crimes because they are demonic and we don't hold them accountable. We don't hold their parents accountable. We don't hold their community accountable. We don't hold their officials accountable at all. Same thing with illegal immigrants. They start running around unaliving people and raping people, and we ignore it. The reason why is because it does not support our argument. It don't support our agenda. Not realizing that we are all suffering from the propaganda that's fed to us by these politicians we voted to office. This is complete bull sugar honey iced tea. And I'm pissed off about it more so because innocent people are involved. When these mental health crises negatively impact our citizens. And yes, I said mental health crises because we let people do whatever the hell they want to do as long as they leaving people alone. No, you don't just leave somebody in the corner when they're constantly yelling for help and screaming for help. And you see all of the signs, and you don't get them the help that they need. You just completely support it and say that they're strong for going through it. And make them feel like that they are the new oppressed, that they are the new main victims, that they should be coddled, that their wrongs and their flaws should not be talked about at all. We should just ignore it. It's sad, man. He didn't have to shoot his wife. He didn't have to shoot his children. He didn't have to shoot strangers or whoever else was in that hockey arena. If he was done with his own life, he should have just shot himself first. And if he survived that, then you can go ahead and do whatever other demonic things you can do. But take yourself out first if you got that damn dark way of thinking. This stuff pisses me off, man. This makes me start to hate the internet, for real. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.